Oh, it's raining today. Cold outside, of course. Today I want to talk to you guys about behavior and how we look at words and the definitives of these words. And words can be subjective on some level, good and bad. So, for instance, you saw that car commercial. There was a car commercial from some company, and it was an insurance company, and they were showing you like where someone had wrecked the car and they were totaling their car and filing a claim, and then someone was getting a brand new car at the same exact time, and they were processing or starting up a new claim or policy or something. So they were going hand in hand simultaneously. Those two things occurring at the same time. And so you can look at it. That guy's bad experience was someone's good experience, because the company still existed to, I guess cover the bad expenses and work with the good or something. Whatever they were trying to sell you. The point I'm trying to make is that there are certain things that are subjective that humans, can delegate their own opinions in the moment. And I'm getting somewhere with this. I know I start off like this. Y'all know how I do. Picking my brain. But you'll hear these people, and a narcissist will make the claim that, good people are dangerous on some level. I've heard this be said a lot on social media. And I'm trying to understand, because we're going to get into the really good part now. I'm trying to understand the logical, and I'm trying to get you guys to see how narcissists operate, where I told you it's on a level where they talk pure foolishness. If you have the vibration at this point, you're able to just listen to the things they say, and they don't make any fucking sense, frankly, right? You never hear these same people speak on the actual truth, which is bad people are dangerous. All of the dangers and things that you experience in this society, the pain, have been done by bad people. And this same person may have a platform to speak. And notice how in that phrasing they gave you some bullshit in a sentence versus the actual truth, right? So how does one subjugate, getting back to the beginning, how does one subjugate certain things, right? We know that, when you're talking about suppressing people and taking and all the things that you've witnessed go down, the wars and all of the unnecessary foolishness that you don't have anything to say about. You really don't. Haven't heard you say it. I heard you say that, good people can be dangerous. We need to watch out for these good people. So what do we need to do with the bad people? Because they're the cause, they're the reason that the reckoning is coming. They're the reason that teeth will be all over the floor, right? For those reasons. So I want you to think about the type of minds. And by the way, these minds are the same minds who do most of the administering in this society. These same minds. I told you, I gave you the analogy about being stuck in a crazy home and going around trying to gather support to break out, and you notice that everyone there, all of the residents, have somehow taken over the facility and put all of the doctors in the pen with you. So you guys are trying to concoct a plan to escape from the mental ward that they put you guys in. They're the crazy people. They're the patients. And the brighter of you will really look at it and see it for what it is. It's not about what my subjugating opinions are or anything at this point. It's not about how I'm looking at this. Yes, I do see it in a certain way. And the best of you probably see it in a certain way. See, if you can identify with the fact that I'm good, I asked you that in another video. What about me is good? If someone can make a claim or blanket statement that good people are dangerous, how are good people dangerous? What are bad people? If there are any dangerous things or dangers in the world at large, or society, if the word exists itself, who created the word And how was it created and why? For who? Not for good people, because good does not foster situations where they're going to be dangerous. Good intentions don't put people in dangerous situations. For the most part, anyway. But you guys know what I'm saying. A lot of this argument is a play on words. I've listened to this. You guys get technical, you know. If I tell you that I'm trying to wake you up, you'll say, well, what is awake if you're already, that's bullshit. All of this stuff, all of that smoke and mirrors shit is going out of the window at this point. We're talking on truth and we're speaking on truth at this point. Right? Waking you up is waking you up. You're asleep. Consciously, you don't realize the greater possibilities. These people out there in the world who have these followings, they know about the greater possibilities. They know about that higher reality, folks. And if they've never said anything to you about it, then one has to think about what are their intentions. See, that's what we're not looking at. When we talk about someone saying that, you know, good people are dangerous, what dangers are being presented to these people for them to feel such a way? So all of the things in the world, the nuclear wars and the nuclear races and all of the foolishness, good people are doing it, huh? Right? Just think about what you're saying. Think about how foolish it sounds, right? And the average person can just look at this for what it is and see it's foolishness, and that they're being led somewhere. They don't have to go though, and that's their free choice. That's their free will, I guess. And the best of you know this at this point. That's why I told you. It's not like I'm necessarily addressing these things. I'm addressing you guys. I'm just trying to point these things out to you for you to see them. You know? I was going to do a stump today. It's raining and I got to get somewhere, so I'm going to get to that. And there's some important stuff I got to cover with this stump. But right now, I wanted you to think about that. Everything is upside down, folks. You say this and know this, have read this. This is in your doctrines. That's why I keep bringing up the doctrines, because I'm trying to get you to see that there's some level of this information presented before you already, right? You don't have to get into the fine details, but just get into the whole bigger picture of everything. That's why I keep telling you, look at the bigger picture, right? There's something bad or some unreasonable occurrence or thing that's happening, and there's going to be a reckoning to that, right? Now we're imagining, or we know, we're not imagining, but I'm saying in your theory, in your mind, because you don't believe in this, you can imagine who's going to rectify all of that bad, who's going to justify, who's going to bring the justice. What I'm saying, the Most High will bring the justice, folks, right? And I would consider that a good thing. So I'm being subjective once again in how I'm looking at that. And maybe the worst of you, the demoniacs, you don't feel that, you know, that's a good thing for you. See how that can be subjective, but we got to look at it on that level. On the bigger level, it's going to happen, folks, because it has to. The pain has been delivered for this many years and generations, and you're not talking about that. That's what I'm saying. You're not even discussing that or bringing it up. You're trying to keep focus on the people who don't want to see the pain anymore. And that's pure foolishness. Everything that will occur, I believe personally, from my subjective opinion, is the proper thing that should happen, because it's an alternative to what's currently happening. What is currently happening? Pain, right? So that person out there, obviously you enjoy some aspect of pain on society, or you don't see any problems with that, because you're speaking out against good, pretty much. Listen to what you're saying. You didn't say bad was bad, because that would be the truth, right? And why not just hold the statement for what it is, and the truth of what it is? Bad is bad, right? Bad people are dangerous in society, right? Look at all the heinous things that have happened, and no one presented these people as being good people, right? And when you speak about the bad things that are happening where you are, you're not talking about good people either, are you? So think about the foolishness that you're saying, right? I am blessed because I'm blessed to be learning on a level of higher experience, folks. So there's no one of no age or no particular covet or anything that I'm impressed by, right? Because that's all it is, right? And when you start looking at things on a greater level, and then looking in yourselves, because you how you meet those you can meet those standards, is what I'm saying. But when you want to point to bad and try to make bad the good guy in the story, that's like foolishness. I need y'all to look at that. We'll be talking in another video, because I need to focus on what I'm doing here. And I got a stump coming. It's very important. We'll touch up some more important aspects of this whole thing relative to you, right? I love bad behavior, folks, but I don't really love it, right? It's just to pose an ironic statement to get you to look at yourselves. And I'm not saying it because I'm fucking oxymoronic or crazy or foolish when I hear these other people out here on social media when they say things about, good being the bigger danger in the world, and never speaking on the actual reality and truth of why the reckoning is here for the bad, to cleanse out all of the bad, right? And I know the greater hands that are doing it, and I know who's called for it, folks. And these are facts. Y'all take care.